Man, Malignaggi, what get your thoughts on today's fight card as well as your thoughts on the decision with Kell Brook?
It was a great card, man. It was a great fight, and I think just for the national TV audience, it was a great fight to put on network TV. So it's the kind of fight that will make the fans. Now, you would think, you would assume, great action.
Being in the ring with Porter, what did you see different with him fighting Thurman?
No, it's all the same things. Porter does what he does effectively, attacks aggressively, makes the fight physical, puts him in bunches once he gets close. Thurman did a good job of creating distance in spots and making sure when there was that distance he was able to land those clean, hard shots.
Okay. Being the fighter you are and the great fighter that you are, would you expect to see a possible rematch between the two?
I think eventually there will be. I think it makes a lot of sense. It was a good, competitive, close fight. Both guys feel they won it, and the action will dictate that. I think eventually you'll see a rematch. Maybe not in their next fight. Maybe like in maybe 2 fights later or something. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing it. It's pretty good.
Thanks again, Paulie. Appreciate your time.
You got it.
Do you think that Keith Thurman is the best in the welterweight division at this
Him
point?
and Kell Brook. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to pick, man. I'd love to see Kell Brook and Keith Thurman fight. It'd be awesome. There's a lot of dynamite in this welterweight division, man, and guys are going to run through each other.
Right. Now, do you think that the Kell Brook versus Vargas is a more important fight than this?
I wouldn't say it's more important, but I think it's got just as much importance. You know, unification between two top welterweights. Certainly, it's the kind of fight that you want to see as well.
Right. There's a lot of talk in the boxing world that fight hasn't been signed because of money issues. That maybe Kell's pulling out because he doesn't like his contract as far as money is concerned. Did you hear anything about that? Or?
I haven't. I had heard that Vargas was looking for more money, and I heard that he finally got the money he was looking for. I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about that. No.
Right. Now, I mean, the elephant in the room. How does Keith match up with a Mayweather, man?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Mayweather's 40 years old, though. You know, like,
right.
You know, we're not talking about a prime Floyd Mayweather anymore. So it's not like I don't know. You know what I mean? It's hard to say. It's hard to gauge it. Right now, Keith is definitely the man of the hour.
Right.
Effective for him. That same thing is what makes him effective. If he stops being so aggressive, he won't be as effective anymore. Shawn can't sit back on the back foot and counter you. He just doesn't have that ability. He's got to be aggressive. He's got to be first. He's got to be physical. So, you know, it's going to work a lot of the times. Sometimes he's going to run into a tough problem, but even when he runs into a tough problem, he'll make it work. And tonight he made Keith work for it.
Now, you said Thurman was the cleaner puncher. How about effective aggression? Where does that play into it?
I mean, I didn't really think there was a lot of effective aggression. If Keith was a bigger puncher, you know, I thought well, my thing was I thought Keith swept the late rounds, and because Keith does swept the late rounds, nobody won the fight. You know, I thought he was able to maintain more distance in bigger spots of the rounds, land some good shots because of that distance. And Shawn did come and bring it in, and he was effective. But you couldn't compare what was landed by Shawn with what was landed by Keith a lot of the times. And when you could, Shawn won those rounds. And let's face it, the fight was close for that reason.
You know, when Keith took that shot from Collazo, people, you know, that's the stigma now. Now Porter caught him with another big body shot that the guy did. Is it like a glass body kind of thing? Like,
body shots are just timing. Body shots are just a timing thing. I mean, anybody can get hurt with a body shot if it hits you in the right spot at the right time. It's just a timing thing. And he recovers well, obviously, so he's got character.
You think it was bitterness, or do you think it was a legitimate statement when Shawn came out saying he was lucky?
You know, I mean, what else is he going to say? He outboxed me? He's not going to say that. So he's going to say, you know, anytime a guy gets outboxed, he says the guy ran. You know, it's kind of like the quintessential thing to say, you know.
Looking back at a Once Upon a Time fight.
That was good, right? It wasn't a good fight. Hurt, a nice performance.
A Once Upon a Time fight that almost happened was Keith and Maidana. How do you think that fight would have looked now after looking at Porter?
I think Keith's a natural welter. He's too sharp. You know, he's sharper. He can't be as physical as Maidana is against Keith. He's good against Mayweather. Keith's a big, physical against you gotta be a big guy yourself to be physical against Keith, right? Like Shawn, you know.
Do you take a detour route if you're Keith Thurman, or do you come right back to Shawn? If you're Keith Thurman, do you take a detour?
Fight. See that guy get it?
Yeah, I agree.
I'd take a break after that.
Breeze, how about? I know it's not announced yet, but it is now. What do you think of Canelo Liam Smith?
It's a good fight. No, it's a good fight. I mean, listen, it's a world title fight. You got to get a world title if you're Canelo because you just vacated his title. So I think it does the trick. It does the job in that he can get a world title if he beats Liam Smith. Liam Smith is looking for American recognition. It doesn't get any bigger than of American recognition than if you can beat a Canelo Alvarez and keep your world title in the process. You know? So, I mean,
what do you say in the barbershop? Is he ducking Canelo? Is Canelo ducking Triple G in the barbershop?
Everybody thinks he's ducking Triple G. Here's the thing: he brought himself these problems because if he wouldn't have won a middleweight title, nobody would expect him to fight GGG at middleweight. You can't go win a middleweight title and not fight a middleweight. They brought themselves these problems. So, you know, if you're a middleweight, then you're going to be expected to fight the top middleweights, and that's now now he's got that situation.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Some of those punches that you saw, the power punches from ringside, that Thurman reported, you surprised that, you know, he didn't go down.
Yeah, that was good. There was some shots I was cringing.
Those were bombs.
I was looking at it.
Yeah.
Good shots, hard shots.